Whoa, here we are. Yeah. Geekshow Helpdesk right here.
That's right.
Goodbye, 2025. Screw you. I hated you.
Screw you.
Yeah, you sucked.
Last
The 2020s
episode.
in general.
I've all sucked.
It's been rough.
all of
It's
them.
been rough.
I'm with you, Jaron.
No doubt about that. Well, this is we're gonna close this one out. This is Geek Show Help Desk, where we talk about tech, gadgets, and science-related things. And let's kick it off by introducing our panelists. We got down in the corner there. We got Owen.
Hey, I'm down here doing Owen things. That's not really very good to do those things sometimes, but that's what you do. All I can think about is
are?
Are Owen's
no.
things safe for work?
sometimes. I mean, not in the way you're thinking, Jared.
And how many hands does it require?
2. Always.
Okay. Well,
That's serious
All
work
right.
right there.
he's got the questions about how Owen works things. He's Jaren.
Questions end there. I don't want to know. You can find me on Blue Sky at Dronius or on Geek Show Arcade or at CES next week. Woo!
Yeah. He's up top dead center for some reason today. He's Lando.
It's because I'm your favorite. That's why. I'm Lando. Tony's favorite.
All right, and joining us again for this episode of Help Desk, we got Uncle Squinky.
I'm taking a day off work and have almost nothing to contribute to the show, but I'm here anyway. And we have a host who's named Tony.
Look at that. Nailed it. Check me out on the Blue Sky at Quad T or on other Geek Show podcasts. All right, before we get started, have we got any emails?
We sure do, baby. Did I just call you baby? Oh,
I did. It was weird. Never do it
I
again.
did not like it.
2025 is a bad year.
Never
bad.
do it again.
Hope not.
I
Next
think
thing
you
you know,
should
we're going to sign up
incorporate that in your
with an I love
terminology,
you.
Jaron.
Why don't you
Gross.
just cut that out of the podcast, please? Thank you.
It's live.
Oh, crap. I forgot we're doing that. Got an email from Hexorcist. Continued review from Jaren. A few weeks ago, Jaren had a review of the Tesla battery and solar system. I recently got mine installed, but went one step further, I think, and got a Span Mart electrical panel and wanted to add some thoughts.
Ooh,
I want one of those
want
so
one
bad.
of these.
What the Tesla battery can do on its own is pretty impressive, but with the smart panel, you can further customize and monitor your usage, and even prioritize what stays on and for how long. While I haven't had to test that feature out, it will prove invaluable when the power goes out next time and I can keep my Wi-Fi on for work. My biggest problem right now is the connection between the panel and the battery. They are on the same Wi-Fi, but will stop talking to each other momentarily, which causes the app to send a ton of notifications. I'm told that if you connect them directly via Ethernet, that will go away.
Yeah.
That's sometimes not fun. I'm planning on running some lines to the garage, but direct connection may be difficult for many. My biggest complaint has to do with sales. A normie cannot buy a Span panel.
That's
They
me.
only allow authorized installers to sell and install. This wouldn't be a problem if your solar company ever responded to you after 4 months.
Oh,
With the
does that
connectivity
work, Tom?
issues, I give it a 7 out of 10. Thanks for being you.
my solar company responded to me. It was Lehigh City that didn't respond to anybody. And thus, I almost have solar after 6 months. Functional.
Yeah,
almost.
I don't have solar, and I want one of those Span panels.
They're pretty
and
rad.
I'm also frustrated. I'm the kind of guy who knows how to do electrical work, and my brother is an electrical apprentice, and could help me. Like if I could just buy it, switching it out would not be that hard for me.
Does he have a company that he works for?
His own, right? He got it.
He
for
might be able to. He might be able to buy it if he has a business.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Yep, if he's licensed.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is licensed. He got licensed through. He worked at UVU doing TV installs on the electrical team, and so he got his certification.
Yeah, you should check. He might be able to buy it. I did. I went to
Yeah.
Span's website, and
Yeah.
you can. You just have to go through an authorized installer, but it doesn't say like who
that takes.
or anything. Yeah, so your brother might be able to do it.
That's a good point because it would be freaking sweet to have.
They're about $4,000. It looks like roughly.
Ooh, that is a lot.
They're,
That's one of those things you want to include with the new build.
yeah, I'm surprised you didn't get it with your house being as new as it was.
I built through a Arrive, right? So I didn't really have those kind of options. And had they have done it, they probably charged like $8 or $9 grand for it. You know what I'm saying? So So it was like semi-custom build. It wasn't a full custom build.
They wouldn't let you choose a panel if you asked them?
I doubt it. They were weird. There were some things that let me choose, and other things they wouldn't let me choose.
That's dumb.
And when they would let me choose, there were some things that were ridiculously expensive. Other things were like, that's really cheap. So it was kind of a crapshoot on what I could and couldn't customize.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah. Maybe one of these days I'll get a span as well, but I don't think it's going to happen. And I would love to get my solar finished. That would be great.
I can see
just that step would be okay.
Yeah, I would be happy with that.
I can definitely see the advantages for span with solar. Like that just sounds like a great combo.
Did the thing happen today, Tony?
Yeah, I got the piece between the meter and the house put in.
Okay.
By the power company came out and did that. So now I just need the battery and the panels, to the meter. So
that is weird. They did that opposite for me.
Yeah, that's the vibe I was getting, that it was kind of backwards. But what are you gonna do?
Probably doesn't matter too much at the end of the day.
No. The order of operations doesn't matter. You just need both done for it to fully work.
It did matter for me because I had a whole month of using solar. I just couldn't use the battery.
That's fair.
So the battery wouldn't backfill if
he didn't have a battery.
No, he had the battery installed on the same day as the solar.
So what would happen is I could use up the battery, but I couldn't export to the grid.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah.
So without the net metering.
Yeah.
Meter.
Yeah.
The backwards. Let's flow backwards and forwards.
My saga continues. But here we are. Cool. Thanks for writing in. Any other emails?
No.
That is it. All right. Okay. You know what? It's time for good old carbonation station.
I have one of these.
Did you put it in the show notes?
No.
Why not? That's right there.
Because that noise is what triggered my memory.
All right, we got 3 carbonation station reviews, and we'll go quick. We got from Bucked Up. We got Orange. I'm just going to show. We don't want to show who else is on the can. Orange.
Who else is on the can?
Bucked Up. He's a fairly notorious figure, if you know what I'm saying.
I want to know. Who is it?
He's notorious. He had a that's his nickname in the MMA. If you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know.
They Bucked Up made a deal with him to sponsor or whatever. Like
is he canceled though? I don't know.
A month before he got in trouble, and so they're like, "Well, crap." So anyway, I don't know if he's out of social prison yet, but
if ever, what happened?
I can't remember. It was one of those things that everyone ew.
Oh, Conor McGregor.
Yeah, that guy. Anyway, flavor though, it's quite good actually. I don't really usually go in for orange on my sodas unless it's a very sweet orange, and sugar-free orange sodas or orange energy drinks usually tend to skew kind of bitter, almost like you're smelling the orange rather than tasting the inside of the orange, if that makes any sense. Mm-hmm. But this one is actually nice and sweet, and it almost tastes like it had a little bit of creaminess thrown in, which was good. So I liked it. It's got all the Bucked Up stuff, so you're going to get a big old buzz off of it, like a 9. And then flavor-wise, if you can find the Bucked Up orange, I'd say give it a shot. It's a solid 8 on flavor. Quite good. You want to do yours now, Owen?
Yeah. Here's what's left in my can after my dog got it.
Bucked up babe.
The Bucked Up babe, and it's the raspberry. It's the raspberry twist.
There you go.
Ooh, and let me tell you,
this is geared towards the women folk.
It is super good though.
That doesn't surprise me.
If you are into the Celsius, it's the same size as that, can wise. But I was definitely pleased by this. So they all have the same stuff, right? So I'm not rating mine based on anything like effectiveness. I'm just going pure flavor on this one, and it's great. It's probably, I've tried the white gummy bear, the sour buck, and this one's by far is my favorite so far.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
It's got a nice lemon flavor that comes through without being overpowered by so it's tart. It's good. It's like a good lemonade.
Nice. What would you rate that on flavor-wise?
Flavor-wise, I'm going to give this 9.5.
Ooh, almost.
Just
perfect score.
because I can't give it. I mean, I can give it a 10. I would drink this. I would buy a case of this. So I'm going to give it a 10.
All right.
I'd
say
give it a
that's
10.
that's what a 10 means. 10
Yeah.
means I would
Well, I'd
buy
buy a case of this flavor.
Let me say a 9 means I would buy a case of this flavor if it was on sale.
Yeah.
A 10 is I would buy a case of this flavor at full price. And I don't know if there's any 10s out there for me.
I'm gonna if that's the line, then this is a 9 for me because I would probably buy it if it was on sale, a whole case of it.
How much caffeine does it have?
I think it's 200. I want to say, where does it list that at?
It's usually just somewhere on the label. It doesn't have to be in the nutrition facts.
Yeah, exactly.
So you just got to find
150 milligrams.
Okay, 150, not bad.
Of caffeine.
And I got one more. This is Bum Energy.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like it.
Jaren is in Bum Energy.
Time to butt stuff.
Dr. Bum? It says Dr. Bum.
Dr. Bum right there. Yep. That's the flavor. So it is an energy drink by the bodybuilder Chris Bumstead. And he has won there's several levels of Olympia, and there's like the one that everyone always talks about is the highest level, and those are the guys that your Ronnie Coleman's, your Arnold Schwarzenegger's, Lou Ferrigno's. There's a level that's right underneath that's not quite as prestigious but still quite amazing, and that's the one Chris Bumstead competed in, and he won I think 8 times in a row. Like the guys, the only reason I don't know why he never went up to the bigger level, but the bigger level just means you need more mass basically, and maybe he just didn't want to do that. But anyway, he has a whole line of supplements, and one of them is Bum energy drinks, and let me tell you, not too shabby. It's Dr. Bum, so obviously it's going after the Dr. Pepper flavor, and as far as sugar-free Dr. Peppers,
doctor means now today?
Yeah, it means Dr. Pepper. Yeah,
Dr. Lightning, Dr.
Dr. Oz.
Dr. Oz probably drinks a lot of Dr. Pepper.
I'll bet he does.
To be honest.
115 milligrams of caffeine per can. It's a 12-ounce can, so it's one of the lighter energy drinks as far as your caffeine content goes. And then it's got also cognizine citrulline, 250 milligrams of that. Otherwise, it's kind of just got your nothing too crazy else in it. But good flavor. I would give it probably another 8, maybe even an 8.5. I'd have to have another one just to be sure. But 115 milligrams caffeine, so not too much of a kick. So if that's what you're looking for, then you're going to have a good time with it. If you're looking for more of a kick, you'll probably want to grab 2 so you can get over 200 milligrams. But yeah, kick is a 6 on that. Flavor 8, 8.5. Solid stuff. Bum Energy. They have a whole bunch of flavors too. They have like root beer, cola, a bunch of fruit flavors. So I got a few more that I'm going to try out. All right, let's move along to let's do a list or two. Who wants to go first?
Me.
All right, Jaren, which of your lists do you want to go first with?
I like to start with negative.
All right.
And positive.
All right.
All right, I'm starting with my Festivus list. The airing of grievances.
Yes.
Thank you, Tony.
That's great.
And,
go ahead.
You don't need my permission to continue. You have the floor, Jaren.
It was implied.
And this one is in no particular order. There's 4 of them. I don't like any of them. Here we go. Starting out with Microsoft. Boy, they have just sucked in the last couple of years,
That's a good
especially
one to
this
add.
year.
Yep.
With all of their Xbox crap, pushing Copilot down everyone's throats
Ugh.
without any option to.
Blech.
Ugh.
Gross.
Anyway.
Ugh. I'm with you, Jeremy.
Right.
Not to mention what they did to the Xbox brand this year.
That's what I said.
Well, Windows
Did you
11
say
sucks
that? I
too.
missed it. Yeah, Windows 11.
Windows 11 has gotten worse.
It's a dumpster fire right now.
Yeah. And it happens to coincide with the mandatory use of AI and with their developers.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I really hope Microsoft gets a new CEO, but it's not going to happen because they're
still making money.
they're part of the AI bubble, which I'm sure will collapse someday. All right, next one, DJI ban. This went into effect was it this week or was it late last week? Either way, it's into effect now. You cannot get DJI gear in the U.S., and they make by far the best drones. It's not even close with anyone else.
You can still
For
get DJI gear,
for
it's not
consumer
drones.
Did
Right?
that ban went into effect? Is that what you just said? Right?
Yeah.
Does it also cover their like videography stuff too, though, and their microphones?
I'm not sure at that on that one. At the very least, you cannot buy their drones. And the Mini 5 Pro that came out this year, along with the Neo, like phenomenal products.
Yeah.
But one of the biggest markets in the world can no longer buy them.
And the
because
government
reasons.
has never found any evidence supporting the use of a ban with DJI. They found evidence on other Chinese companies, sure,
Yeah.
but not DJI.
Next one, RAM. The RAM shortage. This blows. Like the same stick we bought at the beginning of the year. How much is it going for now, Tony?
So I looked this up the other day because I was curious. We paid $220 for our 64 gig kits of RAM. And when I looked the other day, that kit was going for $924.
I have a question.
Yes,
If you were to
Lando.
sell it for that right now, could you get that for it, even though you've used it for a year?
You could get it for 600.
I'll bet you could easily get $750
Yeah.
on eBay for it.
But then we'd have to buy new RAM.
But then I have no RAM, so yeah.
I
so if you've
understand
got
that, but
yeah,
I'm just
but-
thinking to
but
myself.
Oh, this is just like the GPU stuff. You'll be able to sell RAM for the same price that you bought it, or in this case, actually in every case at this point with DDR5, 2 to 3 times what you paid for it.
It's nuts. And then that leads into the cause of the RAM shortage, AI. Like there
But
are
that's like
uses
a-
for AI. I acknowledge that.
Right.
Back
But
to you,
everything
Microsoft.
around it, everything that companies are trying to push that's creating this bubble is pure crap.
Yeah.
It's caused so many hardware shortages. It's increasing greenhouse emissions. It's
It's bad news, Bears.
companies are stealing
very-
artists' work to train them.
It's also very water intensive.
But can you
and
but
where
can
do
you imagine a
find
world
most-
without AI anymore?
I
Like,
can. It would be great.
Really?
And
Without large language models, 100%. I would not
yeah.
have a problem if they disappeared overnight.
we were promised significant coding gains, but recent studies have shown that
It's just
if
making people
anything,
dumber.
it's at most a 10% increase to productivity.
Weak.
Because sometimes it's fantastic, but most of the time it looks great, but the code, like the structure of it isn't great, and it takes a long time to QA it, and oftentimes they just end up throwing away the AI code anyway.
This is the same song I've been singing for the last 2 years. You can ask a large language model a question, and it will give you an answer. But unless you already know what you're talking about, you're going to have to research that answer to see if it's accurate. And at that point, you might as well just researched it yourself from the beginning.
It's
Yeah.
good
I-
for placeholder text. I'm sure for sure.
That's
Okay, Tony. Tony. Okay, I agree with your guys' points. I do have some counterpoints and some counter thoughts. There are some really cool use cases that I've used recently that are kind of nifty, right? So here's one example. My daughter recently has gotten into trading Pokemon cards with her friends. So all of her friends at school are trading Pokemon cards, whatever. It's one of those fads they do. But my daughter has some cards that are in Japanese. I was able to put the cards into ChatGPT and say, translate this, and just bloop, out it goes. That was pretty freaking sweet. I guess I
It's
could do that
fan-
Google Translate.
It's fantastic for feeding it material and asking you to like summarize it or
that's yeah. It's the creating new.
Agreed.
stuff
So
is
let me
where
let me tell you my take on the
trash.
coding stuff.
it can be
people who
good
don't know how to code,
if you
like-
know what you're doing.
Yes, if you're like Owen and don't know what the crap you're doing with code, it sucks. And it's
Hey,
gonna get
to
in a
be fair-
problem
to be fair-
really, really fast.
To be fair, it's a gateway though. I would have never
is.
attempted it otherwise.
I've used
And
it as a
now,
gateway
I
in
mean-
my job, and it's
Yeah.
actually helped me learn
Yeah.
a whole lot that I would have taken me a lot
Yes.
longer to learn.
Right. It pisses me off enough when it fails that I actually go take the time
to learn it correctly.
to actually be like, what is this doing so wrong? But it gives me these gray, it gives you context, gray areas that you didn't know, things that you would
Yeah.
need to be a developer for years to know, these shortcuts, because it's scraping forums and stuff where all that's been posted, where normally that's what I would have to go do. And you have 10 trolls, you have 2 experts, and then you have 8 people that are asking those 2 experts to do their work for them. And so does ChatGPT narrow that down? It does. In fact, AI is on my list of good things this year, specifically ChatGPT.
So
I would ask
so
though, is it worth the total upheaval that the world has seen
That's
just for
the
these
question
small
I
things?
have the biggest problem with. 'Cause, like, I don't want to be the
that's
guy
why-
who's the AI shield here, but
It
Yeah,
depends.
that's why it's
good
on my
and bad.
Festivus list.
Yeah, it depends on on the philanthropic nature of my personality at the moment. It helps me a lot.
That's
So-
not philanthropic at all.
No, it's
very
not.
selfish.
Not at all.
That is the opposite of philanthropy.
So when you ask, is it
Probably
worth
asked
the
AI to
upheaval?
define it for him.
No, maybe I did. Maybe I did.
AI, ChatGPT, define philanthropy for
But
me.
that's my point. Is it depends on how I'm feeling.
ChatGPT. I'm a really selfish person. Am I philanthropic?
Yes.
Why, yes, you are.
Of course
no,
you
It
are.
said no. I do understand that I brought up a negative about me. Everybody knows I'm not a very philanthropic person.
You're the most selfish person I know.
Yeah, I know. And that's the thing. It's been great for me. I'm having a hard time being like, no, it's horrible. It's not worth the upheaval because my life has been improved greatly by it.
And yes, I recognize NVIDIA is at the heart of this, which makes
know.
me sad.
Isn't it?
But I love
It's
my
a-
GPU so
I know.
much.
I know.
You
I feel it.
hypocrite. What
I
a
feel it.
hypocrite.
No, it's true. But
Yep.
it, like with anything, you can use something for good and for evil. I'm using my GPU for good. Owen.
But and I'm using
gaming.
I'm using ChatGPT for good.
Also,
Jared?
all of the
Saw the
psychosis
cards.
episodes that have resulted from it. and
Yeah, that's
companies
bad.
just keeping on pushing it. To
I
everyone.
wish that's the thing. I wish there was guardrails because it is doing real damage, especially to people with mental health issues.
No, they released
it's-
something that's an alpha that they have no idea how it's going to affect society, and they did it because they want money.
Of course.
They should have stayed in the lab for 5 to 10 more years.
That's
or
not
been
the
a- or
Never
been
nature.
going to happen.
That's
Or
not
been
the
an
nature
invite-
of technology and
or
capitalism, though.
Free
I mean,
market, baby.
Nope.
Can you imagine if your
yeah.
GPU stayed in the lab for the last the next 5 years? You wouldn't have it.
I think it should have been like
That's the way it works.
like a
It's all about
invite
money.
only. You know, like an invite. You had to pass some sort of IQ test to get in.
I'm on board with that.
You know? Because I feel like this group here could safely use ChatGPT and has to improve their lives and do whatever. But I don't know about general population. I know some people that are asking if bleach is okay to drink, and like
it is definitely not.
it is definitely not.
It's not. That's not what it's made for. Interesting real life situation here. Vagabond Prime. That's Lee. I have a friend who got together with old friends to play D&D last week. Two of the party kept using ChatGPT to play, which ruined it for everybody. That genie is not ready to be out of the bottle.
I agree.
It may never be. It's not like that's a terrible use case for it.
Yeah.
And again, it's about moderation, right? Like who's moderating it? Who's saying where and when you can't use ChatGPT? Nobody. It's
We're
the
all
Wild
adults
West.
here, Owen, right?
But two people, the dungeon master in that group should have been like, no more ChatGPT, guys.
I'll
Get
bet
out.
you that's a rule going forward. I'll bet you that.
It's all about regulation, right? Like I think it'll get better as it gets more regulated. I hope. Like banking, Jared, right?
Well,
Yeah, I mean, it took a huge crash
see.
for it to be regulated.
and then it was. So
Few people got
More than
rich.
one.
Few people got really rich. Then it crashed, and then they had to regulate it, and now it's basically
And then
the
it crashed
same.
again.
And then it crashed. Okay, there's multiple crashes. I see where you're going here. Karen.
Well, it's
All
like
right, is
warnings
that-
on the back of a product. Each one of those comes from a lawsuit. Each one of your banking regulations comes from something that caused a crash.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I think it's just early stages. I think.
Well, no one's going to argue that. It's very early stages.
We just don't have that yet.
It doesn't
on-
feel like
on-
it because of how fast it's
AI.
moving, but it doesn't feel like it because AI has been around for what, 2 years now, 3 years?
Well,
been-
this is this is going to get into my Festivus list a little bit. So was that your last one,
Yeah, I'm
Jared? Okay.
go.
So my number one thing is also the AI push and everything that it entails. I have received probably 50 emails from CES presenters that we're going to next week that are like, come check out our AI enabled,
gosh.
our AI enabled microwave. Come check out our
That's what I
AI.
need.
You know, it's all horse crap.
I'm about to block
And-
them. I'm about to just block anything that has CES in the subject.
I just straight delete those
Yeah,
because I have absolutely no interest. Samsung's big push this year is AI everything in the home, and they've sent me, I don't know, 7 invites to their event where I'm just like, I don't care about any of the AI crap you want to put in your appliances.
So Owen, do you use is the email you signed up for with CES your Gmail email?
No, Outlook.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Gmail could unsubscribe for me.
Well, not only that, but here's the trick with Gmail is you can put dots in your Gmail address whatever you want. So like I have Landon.Conover.
Yeah.
The dot is not required. I could do L dot and in Conover, which I do. So anytime I'm signing up for something like CES or something that I know is going to be a lot of spam, I do L dot and in Conover, and all that stuff automatically gets filed right to a separate spam folder that's set up that I never even look at.
The universal one is
the greatest Gmail hack in the world.
The universal one for all clients, and I've done this with Outlook and Gmail, is a plus sign. It works on all email clients if you do a plus. That's what I did for CES last year. But do you remember what happened to my app last year?
Yeah,
it was like totally wonky the whole time.
Yeah.
And so it like wouldn't even load in.
I think you made the right move this year.
And so this year I just sent it straight. I'm just
Yep.
You have a personal Outlook account?
But
so you have like Owen at Outlook.com?
Yeah.
Oh, gross.
Well, you don't have an Outlook account? A personal one? I do.
No.
I mean,
Sharon does.
Why would you want that?
It's just Hotmail's branding. It's just Microsoft.
That's like a step above Hotmail.
It's Hotmail rebranded.
Yeah.
Gross.
It just launched like 3 years ago.
Yeah, it's fantastic actually.
Let's see. Oh yeah, and then the same thing Jaron mentioned, the absolute ridiculousness surrounding trying to buy computer hardware now, and it's going to result in, for the next at least 18 months, maybe 2 years, more expensive phones because they need RAM, more expensive TVs because they need RAM, more expensive tablets, more expensive gaming consoles, more expensive laptops. Everything that uses RAM is going to go up in price because of this bullcrap.
I know people doing side hustles that are buying those pre-builts and buying used PCs off of Facebook Marketplace to just part out for the RAM, the NVMe's.
SSDs are going to go up in price. They already have, actually.
Yeah.
And that will continue. So yeah, all of that, and most of this revolves around AI LLMs, and LLMs isn't real AI. It's just predictive algorithm. So I'm setting.
You're simplifying it a bunch, but yes.
I'm setting that aside as the thing that sucks right now. There is AI that is good, that is used for machine learning, for scanning X-rays and scanning MRIs and things like that are able to catch cancer before it's even in phase 1.
Even
that's
the drug stuff too.
And
like
the mapping of proteins and things like that. Those are the kinds of machine learning stuff that we should be pushing forward with as a society.
In fact, that was considered AI until this new LLM.
Well, it still is. They're both considered AIs, right?
But like it was really more focused
nobody
on
thinks
research.
about it.
But
Yeah,
it was
nobody
really more
thinks about
focused
it
on
anymore.
research that way before, and now it's just like, oh, AI it's your personal.
It's your personal assistant.
It's your personal
your whatever.
Yep.
It's Marvin the paranoid android.
Yep, exactly. So anyway, there is a distinction there, in my opinion. So anyway, that was my number 1. Number 2, I don't want to get political, but I'm going to get a little political. RFK Jr.,
so
bad for medical science.
So bad.
That's
Just
the
in
fact.
general.
Just the facts, ma'am. That's it.
That's all. I'm not going to go into it. All you have to do
It's
is look up
so
his track
bad.
record, and you'll see RFK Jr., bad for science in medicine. And number 3 was also Microsoft in general, like what Jaron had. So what they've done to Xbox, what they've done to Windows 11, it's all just terrible. The Copilot and everything. Ugh. All right, let's take a break from lists. Let's talk about some stories. How about that? Here's one that relates to Gmail, actually. Google is finally going to let us change our usernames.
This blows my mind.
Yeah.
Google doing
They're
something
going to
for the
allow us
people?
to change our Gmail address and which equates to your usernames and anything you basically use to log in with that Gmail account. So you had
So
to
what-
always just make a new Gmail account if you
Yep.
wanted to have a different Gmail title,
Domain,
name, username. I don't know how they're doing this, to be honest.
So
I-
do you still retain your old email address?
Yeah,
Will
yeah, you
email
still-
flow to
It
Yeah,
It
yeah.
stays as an alias.
So it's just
yeah.
multiple aliases.
It sounds like they're just going to do what enterprise emails have been doing for years with Exchange on the back end. Is you have all these aliases. but
Outlook
they're-
already is doing that, by the way. Hotmail, Outlook, they're
Oh, they'll
already
let
doing
you
that.
do that. Outlook that.
that Landon hates.
Oh, that one. Yeah.
I don't hate it, but it's Microsoft and it's like a Hotmail account. Tell me you're unprofessional without telling me you're unprofessional.
It says
Outlook is the
Outlook.com.
most
That's
professional of
it's the
email
most
services
enterprise-
on the market.
Not that domain name. No.
Outlook.com.
If you
You're
have
like,
a personal
ooh,
account at Outlook.com, I automatically, it's just like Hotmail. I think automatically think less of you.
Okay.
And so Gmail's it.
I judge you.
Just
Gmail's
Gmail's better.
Wait, what about Zoho Mail? What if I have a Zoho
Yes.
Mail?
I'd be okay, so no.
Zoho. That means you're talking to someone who's on the in. You know.
Zoho.
Such a pain to change your email address.
We have a
nowadays.
Zoho. You know, the Geek Show has a Zoho email account.
Yeah.
I'd rather go on a backpacking trip for a week than change my email address.
Me too.
Yeah, it's so you'll be able and no word on when this is rolling out because it was kind of mined out of some documents found in some support documents found in Hindi in India. And so
Who left that in there?
right, exactly. I feel like that's what it is. Like, uh-oh. Now they know. So at some point, hopefully in the next year, we'll be able to change our Gmails. That'll be really cool. Because how many of us have Gmails that we set up 20 years ago that are very unprofessional looking, but you don't want to change it because it's your email, right? So now you can make something that's a little more business friendly or adult friendly or whatever.
I learned that lesson in college. I had a Gmail account that was less than professional, and I use it on a job application. Like,
Oh,
we
really?
remember you. So that day, I created my professional Gmail account.
I think I know the one that you're.
Yeah. I still have it.
Salty balls, huh? Oh,
It's not too far from that.
How'd you know?
Salty Balls 3000.
No. 2025. All right. Okay. Let's hit on one of. Speaking of RAM shortages, what is this you found here about DIY RAM, Owen?
it's getting desperate out there.
Yeah.
People are. So this is two parts of desperation. Number one, the shortage. Number two, it's people in Russia. So so
double.
they are getting the living tariffed out or sanctioned out of them. On top of that, but there has been some YouTube channels, some guys out there soldering more DRAM onto GPUs. Have you heard of that?
I've been
they're
doing
like,
that for years. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
because it's got the PCB has the slots, they get some chips. Well, there are some enterprising Russian enthusiasts. He's taken to building his own memory as the prices have gone up. And I love that they go through the whole thing here. They're talking about you can get the PCBs for RAM for like $6.40 per DIMM, right? And then the chips themselves, which is the part you actually need. This is the actual
Right.
shortage.
Yeah.
If you can, they do have some China retailers that are binning those out. If you know the exact SKU, you can find them.
Wow.
But what I love about this whole story is it goes through the story and then goes, it's basically about the same though. Same price.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're not getting any sort of bulk discount that the big companies are getting. So, it's simply availability is what you're getting.
They're saying you can find some SK Hynix and some Samsung, and if you know exactly what you're looking for. But here's in his Telegram, the thread says it would cost about 12,000 Russian rubles, which is about $152 to build one 16 gigabyte stick with average specs.
Oh, jeez.
Isn't that what it is right now? Basically, like 16 gigs for $150. Like,
I don't even think it's that bad.
so the timing show that they're CL8. So the CL8.
Well, maybe it is. Maybe it is actually, because I clicked on a link here and I'm looking at a 32 gig kit, and it's $394 for a 32 gig kit.
So,
Real.
but here's the thing. As I laughed at this, haha, these idiots building it for the same price. We don't know how high the price is going to go. If he can keep doing it at 150, it's kind of like when oil went up to like what $200 a barrel, and all of a sudden fracking was like made a lot of financial sense. But then if oil drops below a certain amount, fracking is too expensive, right?
Right.
It's the same thing. It's going to stay, if he can keep doing it for $152 at scale, which he can't, I guarantee
It's
you.
all custom, one at a time, handmade.
You're using a heat gun to float the solder, and I mean, there's just no way.
Yeah,
But-
16 gig sticks, 16 gig kits, I should say, 2 8 gig sticks, going for about over $230. The cheapest is $230.
So since I found this story a few days ago, he's already in the black.
He's already made his money back.
He's already in the black because
God.
he can do a 16 gig stick with a CL of 28 for 152. So
That's wild.
there you go.
I wonder what kind of warranty that comes with.
I bet you it comes with. I don't know.
Till sundown or the edge of town.
Comes
Yeah,
with a bottle of vodka, and
You get 16 gig of RAM and 1 bottle of vodka.
RAM doesn't work. You take a drink.
RAM no work, wash with vodka.
Wash with vodka. Pour vodka. Anyway, so I mean, it's getting desperate out there. People are.
That's
There was-
wild.
There was a lot of speculation 4 or 5 months ago, but it's turning out that speculation obviously drives the market, right? So
Big time.
Oh, yeah.
this is the toilet paper shortage of COVID 2020
What's
all
the
over again.
equivalent of a Rambiday?
A RAM a day.
What?
Yeah.
Mushrooms.
Okay.
They're
Let's
do it.
I could find the story where they're using mushrooms as RAM, as memory. I didn't put it on here because I didn't want to get ridiculed. But
Save that for next week. Well, first make sure it's not an AI page.
I
and
will.
then
yeah,
I will.
We'll be that's a step in the right direction.
I mean, I don't know if I want to do that much
That's
work.
too much work. All right, Lando, you got a big old list here. Let's
I
see what you
do.
got.
I went back through all of our show notes for the past year, and I picked out one story a month that I added to my list for Orlando's top 12 stories of 2025.
That sounded like a lot of work.
There's a method to my madness. I didn't have work
you
today,
use-
so I did some stuff.
Did
It
you
wasn't that
use
big a deal.
ChatGPT?
I did not use ChatGPT. I manually went through
What a
Bravo. Bravo.
every single
What
and I went and I looked at them all and like said which one's the best one for the month, and this is
What
where
a-
I got to.
What a dope.
So number one for January, I talked about a cancer vaccine, which I thought was a lot of fun. At the time, 3 years after experimental vaccine, these patients were still cancer free. So
Yeah.
that was pretty freaking sweet, right?
way
So
cool.
maybe, just maybe, we can be vaccinated against cancer. So we'll wait to see if that actually happens. In February, I talked about baseball. I talked about the automatic ball strike system and how there were robot umps.
I saw ABS and I'm just like, what kind of automatic brake system is this?
Nope,
talking about?
automatic ball strike system for
Ball
baseball.
strike. Okay.
It was introduced in the spring training league, and then got the full go-ahead in September of this year. So it's going to be used next year in Major League Baseball. Should be a
Wow.
lot of fun. But it's the story here was the system itself being computerized, and it's a robot, and it's related to tech, so I used it. So there. That was February. March, I talked about BYD. We've talked about this a lot since then, about how they are changing the EV landscape. And I wish more than anything we could buy them here.
Yeah,
we
only in
can't.
China.
Yeah, because they're like affordable EVs, and I want one so bad. In April, I talked about baseball. Surprise! This was the torpedo bat story, right? So
Are they still? Did they use that throughout the year though, or did they
yeah.
switch at some point?
Yep.
Oh,
Some
wow.
hitters used it throughout the whole year. Yep. So it became less impactful to the game over time, but some batters still prefer them. So new technology in baseball and the way the weight of the bat is used. In May, I talked about CRISPR pigs.
Crispy pig.
This was the FDA approving gene-edited pigs for food using the CRISPR technology, right? So the first time they used that CRISPR technology for food, and FDA approved that food to be sold to us
Wow.
Americans.
Trump's
Don't ask
FDA?
details. I don't remember. What?
Trump's FDA?
If it was this year in
course.
May, then yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, sure. Go ahead and eat those pigs.
Like
They
you're
should
going to
be
be able
fine.
to know. You're probably already eating it and you have no
probably
idea.
already are.
There's already been some ham recalls just this last month.
Whoa.
Hold
So
on.
in June, I talked about the robots that UVU developed that are helping to pull airplanes around automatically to make air traffic
yeah.
control easier via robots. Was pretty
Are they
sweet.
billionaires yet?
I have no idea.
You didn't follow up on it. You didn't
So
follow
here's
up
the
on any of
thing.
these. I see.
I
You
did
did a
lots
little.
of-
You did a lot of work, but you didn't do any follow.
No, I did not
Oh,
do that
okay.
much work.
Oh, okay.
I should have, because that would have been more fun, but I did not. Anyhow, that
What-
was June.
What size planes are they pulling around?
I think they started out with the UVU planes, which are just little prop planes they train on. So I think eventually they'll be bigger. I don't remember the details. The links are in the show notes, so you can go check it out.
Or I
don't
can ask
remember
you
the
because
details.
I'll
This
read
was-
the story.
This was June. You're asking me to remember from June. In July, I talked about Stephen Hawking getting an upgrade. This was a neural brain implant that provides near instantaneous speech for people who have the sickness that Stephen Hawking's had that I can't remember at the moment.
ALS.
ALS, right? So brain implants are cool. That was July, and then in September, we learned that we can manipulate AI with peer and social pressure, which was cool. So you can just use the same kind of things we do to manipulate Owen for AI, and it works great.
I don't
Browbeat
appreciate
the
that, but
AI.
I'll allow it.
In October is when I did the review of my iPhone 17, which to this day I still, for whatever reason, is my favorite phone I've ever had. I don't know what it is about this iPhone 17, but it does. I mean, it feels like an iPhone, but at the same time, it feels better. I'm not sure why.
120
Anyway.
hertz screen. That's why.
That's probably why. I think the
big
camera
thing.
button also changes my life quite a bit.
I like the camera button, yeah.
I didn't have one of those until now either, so it's pretty great. Number 10, we talked about the super flu, which we are all now experiencing. I called it in November, which I guess wasn't that long ago, but
Hey,
still.
Thanks,
Last month.
medical. hey, thanks, medical community, for putting out a really great vaccine. You're probably 7% effective. Sorry, I have
Bitter much?
You sound
yeah,
angry.
Sorry. Did that come off sarcastic?
Oh, yeah.
Also in November,
You don't know what I had to go through to get my kids vaccinated, and now it's just it was
it's
garbage.
better than nothing. It does help prevent
that's what-
hospitalizations.
That's what. Okay, that's not wrong, but it's only 7% effective.
Is that what it is?
I
No,
lied.
it's
I made
more
that.
than that.
I made that number up.
You
But,
There you
said-
go.
Come
but
on.
I'm so mad about it. It might as well be zero.
Oh, and
Yeah, I think
GPT
it's-
at it again.
Yeah, what-
Hallucinating facts.
Somebody.
I have-
Carl, go look
And
that
as soon
up.
as I called him out on it, he's like, "You're right, Jaron."
Yeah,
That's
I
right.
agreed with you.
You're right.
Look, I'm
I
getting
did make
better.
that up.
This is the new model. I'm the.
So the numbers I saw
0.1.
today, Owen, were actually for children. It's like 75% effective for keeping them out of the hospital, and
Out
for
of the
adults, it's like
hospital.
35%
But that's
effective
not
for
what
keeping
they
them out of the
base.
hospital.
But that's not what they base success off of.
I will
is it?
take any protection I can get. Stop
Uh,
down in the vaccines, dude. You're
I'm
not gonna
not.
get that past me.
I'm just mad. Mad
know.
that they're not more
That's
effective
fine.
because I feel like they don't do enough research into what they take. Do you know what they
Well-
do? They take the outbreaks from Australia.
Right. So
And
you have
this-
to work with the data you have. That's
Stupid Australians.
you were basically just making the case for them by what you were saying. Like they can't predict what's going to be with 100%.
They should just infect people and get the vaccine.
Yeah.
A few lives lost.
The needs of the many outweigh the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few. That's
Outweigh-
what I was saying.
Outweigh the needs of Bruce. Bruce.
So number 11, also November because I skipped a month earlier. No one noticed. Thank you very much. Was the new Twitter features that outed everybody because it started showing out where their locations were. Remember this story where we learned a bunch of
skipped August.
the left what?
You skipped August.
Oh, there you go. You figured it out. You want to know why I skipped August? Because I had no good
Because you
show
didn't.
notes.
Well, see, and I've been holding back a joke this entire time, but I think I'm just going to let it go.
Yeah,
the reason
you
this
should.
didn't
Let 'em
take
out.
much
Never
work.
hold back a
The
joke.
reason this didn't take much work is because you just went through the show notes and saw the one article you posted each month and just pulled it straight off of there.
Wait
I
a
still had
minute.
to go back through them all.
I still
It
had to
wasn't
click
less work.
There's not a lot of data to sort there.
He didn't have to do any choosing.
You're not wrong, but you're also not right.
You should
Let it
have
be
used
known.
the
Let
eye.
it be known. I sat on that jab for 5-10 minutes at this point.
Wow.
You don't get credit because you still jabbed it.
I know. I get a little bit of credit.
Burning a hole in your pocket, Tony.
It
You
was.
usually have
It
that
was.
kind of restraint.
I
can't-
know.
you
Yeah.
That's
can't
why.
hold
That's
that
why
in.
I get a little bit of credit because I'm learning restraint.
You can't
So,
hold that in. It
anyway-
kills brain cells, I've heard.
Number 11 was the new Twitter features that added all the right-wing Twitter accounts from being from Russia. And number 12
Oh, yeah,
is
that was good.
The new Pebble watch.
Is that out yet?
yet.
Pre-order started this month. Or
Okay.
something like that. We talked about
Nice.
this month, so
Yeah.
I can't remember what we talked about.
Very cool.
So yeah,
I'm
there's
just
my
like-
top 12 stories, one per month for the year. Skipping
All right.
August.
Okay, let's talk about some stories. Let's see, Jaren, did you put any
Everybody
stories?
loves a list.
No, I
Jaren
didn't
did not
find
put any
anything I liked.
stories. Okay.
I have 3
So-
lists though.
Jaren didn't
Come
put
on.
any. Jaren didn't put any stories. All right, so Owen, let's talk about. This also scares me. Neuromorphic skin for robots. Is this going to make them harder to detect?
Yes. No, it's going to make them. It's going to make them be able to feel, Tony.
Oh, so
This is-
we
this
can
is
use
their-
pain
this
against
is-
them, is what
this
you're
is-
saying.
Or we can teach them pain once, and then they'll be like, well, we know how to kill them now better, and we
That's
don't
not
need that
good.
anymore. Let's turn that off. Then robots are going to have the ability to just turn off the input. So
This sounds bad.
Evolutionarily, though, that would be bad because we have pain sensors for a reason. It's
true. Yeah.
So we don't die.
It's true.
So
These
if the
ones-
robots turn it off, they're still
Then
going to
they
kill us.
just
Yeah.
die and build more robots.
then they just it makes them
This
makes them
paper
more
is
effective.
crazy. It links to Owen.
I
that you
know.
found.
Mm-hmm. It links out to an actual study, I think, of what they're doing.
It's an actual like study and how it works
It's
and like
the journal. Are you talking about the going to the journal, the PNAS?
Mhm.
Yeah,
The what?
the
go-
PNAS. PNAS.
Oh.
I see. I here's the thing.
TTPS.
Here we go.
46
Before-
minutes.
Before we get
42
started,
seconds.
in this story there are 2 links. There's one that links to ARS Technica, and I was thinking of that.
There he goes.
And
again.
how it's not ARS Technica, and so I went, oh yeah, my brain went Ars Technica, don't say ARS, and then I went down and said, oh, are you talking to one that says PNAS? And I was like, don't spell out the acronym, you'll get burned. I'm the guy
damned
that
if you
comes
do,
in.
you're
I'm the guy
damned
that
if you
comes in.
don't.
I'm the guy that comes in for handshake and doesn't know fist, handshake, fist, and then you end up doing the.
Ah.
I have a classic. So my brain set up a defense mechanism. You only get bones. I don't care if you come in with a handshake. I don't
You're
Did you
care.
say
getting
bones?
Bones. That's what's
Bones.
called.
Yeah, knuckles,
bones,
bones.
Nux, bones. Yeah.
What does that have to do with PNAS?
Well, it's because I'm so scared of saying ARS Technica again. I built in a defense, a mechanism that I don't say out acronyms anymore. I just make them into a word. PNAS.
and yeah, it's the scientific place that
Anyway,
study-
let's just
Tony,
talk about the
I'm
skin.
sharing my screen. Show the thing. Keep talking, Owen.
Oh yeah. Sorry. I think I just closed my notes.
This
Nope, it didn't.
article
There it
is
goes.
Talking about
I wanted-
robots feeling and getting pain and like
Yeah.
So
So-
you'll hear at the picture I'm sharing, right? There's a bunch of different layers
Yeah.
underneath the skin,
Yep.
and based on how heavy pressure is pain and injury, like it tears through different transistors and like it's all
pretty
very
crazy
like,
because they
crazy
found out
the way it
there's a
works.
bunch of different axes for feeling for pain or for sensory, and it's pressure, it's frequency, and it's intensity.
Yeah.
Like the higher the spike,
frequency, pulse
And
width,
so-
pulse shape, and pulse amplitude based
Yeah.
on.
and
That's
so they
crazy.
and so they using those they can say, oh, when I feel something go this much in any one of these 3 categories or a
by
combination of
sensor
them,
array.
it moves. Ow, that's pain.
It
I should do
moved.
something. It moved. And then, or it can make a facial response.
Penis.
Can you imagine?
Yes.
Can you imagine?
PNAS moved.
Can you imagine if you stepped on the hand of your robot and its face turned into this tortured, pained look because it got enough pressure and amplitude to be like, ah.
Would it then
Anyway.
punch you afterwards?
I think
might.
that's this is so what's crazy about this study is that is the detection of the pressure is the very bottom level. Everything from above that, if you think of humans as code, is built off of that sensor. Like whether or not we are going to raise our blood pressure, whether or not we're going to go into shock or release adrenaline, all that's based off of what we as humans call, these neural feelings. And so with them being able to get closer to this with robots, it allows them to then simulate the code upward, because the foundational level is always the hardest to reach. So we haven't created AI yet, because like true AI, because we can't get to the core level of brain waves, right? So
Can we make
anyway.
it so they burn easily in the sun like us?
Make them.
I think that'd be. I just kept Yes, thank you. We never change. I'm never going to. I'm not. I don't think I'm possible at this point. I just kept seeing Data. Remember Data when she gives him skin?
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking about too.
yeah.
And then
First contact.
And then it's such a moving scene when she blows across it, and you see Data.
It was
You
sensual.
see Data feel for the first time.
I didn't know Jaren liked the Queen.
Anyway,
How can you not?
Yeah.
I mean,
All that-
in that
that-
moment, in
that's
that
the
moment,
thing, right?
All that necrotized flesh.
Lando knows what I'm
boy.
talking about.
Rule
Jared, I'm with
34.
you, dude. Don't
Rule
let him give you
34.
crap.
Yep.
You were turned on by the Queen too, Tony. You know it.
It's rule 34, Tony. It exists. But Jared just wants to be there for that first initial ecstasy of
I
feeling.
mean, if
anyway,
anyone would take me into their hive mind, the Queen would be it.
I'm ready for that. I'm just going to say it right now. Borg, if you're listening, if you're real, I hope you are in somewhere. I'm ready to have no responsibility and just be a worker bee, told what to do.
I know. Like given endorphins.
Oh, and you
Just
hate being
whenever you
told
want
what to
them.
do.
But if I didn't have a choice, Tony, if I had all choices removed from
Welcome
me,
to life, man.
no, I still have to make all the choices, and I'm even responsible for some of them.
You should have gone into the military, dude.
No, I can't handle authority.
See, that's exactly what I'm just saying.
I still have choice. The
You
Borg
wouldn't have any- you
literally
wouldn't have
don't
any
have
self-
choice.
You wouldn't have
I
any
need
sense
to-
of self with the Borg, though. That's,
I don't
that's
need to
the-
be.
that's-
I'm ready.
That's what you want,
Lobotomize
is no
me.
sense of self.
Lobotomize me. Put me back in. Give me the blue pill. It's all the other references you can think of. I'm ready. 2025 was a rough year for me with this reality.
Seriously, though, the Borg Queen was hot, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, she
I'm
was just
Darren.
basically unclothed. I think that's
Bones
what you're
to the
getting this
screens.
thing.
Oop.
Is that something with the penis?
The penis.
No, it's
The
the
journal
fist
published
bump.
by penis. I just like that if there's any SEO going on for this episode, it's gonna pick up penis.
A
with
lot.
how many times we've said it. So
All right, we're running out of time, so let's hit the final lists. We'll start with Squink. What you got for your list, Squink? That you're going to
Okay.
type into the notes, I'm sure.
Why don't you type in to the notes while I talk?
I don't know.
What do I look like? Your assistant?
there's an LLM for that.
Well, he is my nephew. He should respect his elders, so we could do that.
Tony, get on it, dude.
So there's a few things. I replaced my home network with a Ubiquity network
Oh,
about
yeah.
a month
Choice.
ago,
Oh, yeah.
and I gotta say that the changeover. There were a couple of little things that I had to figure out or that I had to ask Tony about, but the rest of it was really simple. And making the change, I've got much better coverage in my house. It's much more solid than it was. I had an old Asus router that I had for years that I was running Merlin on, and Merlin no longer
They quit updating it.
updated that router. So it was like I got to replace this with something. And to get into the Dream Machine 7 and the access point I've got was about the same as it would have been for a nice Asus router and an access point. So it was kind of a wash or pretty close. I got it right around the Black Friday time, so I got good sales on them. So that was nice. Picked up an iPhone 17 a few weeks ago, and it's a really nice phone. I gotta say, you guys.
You got
were not
the
wrong
Pro,
with it.
right?
I did.
Yeah. Great phone.
So I got that. Also, multicolor printing. Snapmaker came out with a new multicolor tool changer. So there's almost no waste, and you have four colors to choose from. I got on that. Tony also got on that, and I believe Jaron just threw his hat into the ring the other day
Indeed.
as well. I'm assuming that I'm not going to get my printer until probably next month or the month after, and I did it that way so that any kind of changes that were done to the manufacturing would be being applied to the units at the end of the run. So I decided to hold off until like the last day or two of the Kickstarter, so that I would get one of the last machines, benefiting from everybody else's knowledge finding. Not a big early adopter. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Just three things.
All right. 3 excellent things. I'll go next. Let's see. Oh, we still haven't had Owen. Owen, you go next.
Mine's gonna be fast. I'm not gonna elaborate. I'm just gonna go through.
I don't know if I believe that.
I just
believe it.
decided. I just decided that. That's the
I
efficacy.
just decided that.
That's the flexibility of Owen. You know. Okay, here we go.
Third person now.
He's known for his flexibility, and we have Owen.
Known for it. A lot of people say I'm the most flexible. Very, very famous people. Very flexible. Very flexible people. So number one, chat. These are in no order because I was just stream of consciousness. ChatGPT 4.5 and up to 5.2 that I'm on now. I didn't think I would notice a big jump in the difference, but it's been a huge difference. 5.1 and 5.2, so much better than 4.5, to the fact where I'm actually embarrassed I liked 4.5 as much as I did when I first started using it. My Proxmox server and self-hosting, that has been an amazing journey with figuring out and playing with Linux, using ChatGPT to improve my prompts. Like prompt generation is key with ChatGPT. If you're using it for information gathering and to like figure out emotional things, you're not doing it right. But if you're using it to, if you would go to Google and search for the same information, that's where this is scraping it from. It's predicting it. As long as your prompts are specific and to the point, you can do a lot of good. GHelper,
Very specific.
Very specific. Very.
And you have good foundational knowledge of what you're getting out of it.
You have to, exactly. I have learned, and I didn't start that way. I have learned how to read JSON and PowerShell script
Reading
now.
JSON's not hard. It's just a format.
I know, but it's very confusing to know
different language.
To
The
know
Owen's
the.
learning.
It's not a
Lando,
language. It is a
Lando
format.
learn.
Oh my gosh, Lando.
So
It's
it's
not a
just like
language.
reading English. It's not a different language.
It's
Knowing
English
where
formatted a certain way machines
but-
can understand it.
So
It's literally label, text,
So noise
and different.
spoken differently, so that somebody else can understand it.
not a
Like
different
anyway,
language. It's still English.
moving on. GHelper.
You can't make it do anything. You can't use JSON to program a web. No, it's a format. It's like XML. It's a format, or HTML.
Also-
It's a format.
HTML is you literally go to school to learn how to code in HTML.
You
To
don't
write HTML.
hypertext markup language.
Language. What'd we say? I think I just proved my point.
Language.
I think
Just move on.
okay.
Move on.
So
You're wrong, and you know you're wrong.
I'm wrong for all the right reasons, though, Lando. Pixel 10 Pro.
Who's the only one in this room has actually been a professional developer? This guy.
I'm gonna
I've-
vibe. Do you want to
That's
have
why it doesn't feel like
professionally-
another language to you.
Do you want to
though.
have a vibe? Do you want to have a code off? I'll only use ChatGPT. Oh yeah, maybe he's a natural speaker.
That's what I'm saying. He already
Yeah.
knows it.
He can't speak English very good. Anyway, the Pixel 10 Pro XL. I've had this phone since October.
I just can't.
It's fantastic. I love this
what?
phone.
Carry
I
on.
just can't with you. I just can't anymore.
I think you can. I'm gonna
Keep moving.
I'm trying, but you keep
going.
putting this energy out, Lando.
I'm gonna start doing Patreon stuff here any second now.
Xbox Family Safety. If you guys haven't, if you guys have kids, go set up Xbox Family Safety. Go through the whole thing. It's a fantastic way to limit screen time, but also still have the ability to game without a lot of the negative side effects. It's a lot more work for you as a parent, but I promise you it's worth it. Steam family sharing this year has been fantastic for me and my
love
son.
Steam
It has
family
been
share is great.
like he gets a lot of games from his friends that I get to mess with. I buy some more of the high end games that he gets to mess with, so it's been fun. Asus, you want to? I don't know if you want to share the screen, but I got the. This is for Lang. I got my Zaku 2 Gundam Asus router set up, and I'll see if I can do this.
We're going to lose 5 minutes while you.
Oh my
work on
gosh.
this.
Okay.
What even is happening?
I think I did it.
Dead
I think
air.
let's just
Yeah.
move on.
Okay,
Let's
gonna
just move on.
I'll throw it in the Discord.
There
Anyway,
you go.
I got the router. I got the router set up. It's weird because it was the only one on sale, the only one available at the time. It's a Gundam Charged Zaku 2 router. I threw Merlin on there. That has been a game changer. Jared and I
You've said this already.
I should think it is, but it's making my list.
We talked about it the before show.
Yeah, but I should thank Jaren for this because like he told me it would be better, and I just stayed on the R8000 with tomato firmware forever, and I was
Merlin
like,
rocks.
Love Merlin.
it's not quite as flexible because Asus locks it down still, which they do. It's not quite as flexible as open source tomato, but for what I did, I finally just took the time to compare apples to apples, and I got what I needed out of it. And my fiber speeds that I pay for, I'm now getting a gig speed up and down instead of.
Oh, you weren't before?
The R8000 specific with that tomato firmware was capped at 350.
Oh my gosh!
It was bad,
You were getting 30% of your speed you were paying
Of what
for?
you were paying for?
Bro.
but I don't ever fill the pipe that much.
Doesn't matter. You pay for a
Then
gig.
why
You
pay
want to?
for
Yeah.
it?
Why were you even paying for it then?
bragging rights.
I understand
And
that.
it's I mean it's $50 for a gig.
Now you actually get your gig. So
Now I do.
congratulations.
Yeah, go me. Xbox Game Pass. Hear me out here. It's on the notes. Hear me out. It was good this year. They've wrecked it at the end of the year. They blew it. Microsoft
Oh, yeah,
has,
they had a
has
ton of
screwed it.
games this year.
The
Yeah.
game quality was
The-
high for
that's
sure.
Me and my kids had a blast this year with Xbox Game Pass. I am sad to see it go. I'm not renewing because I can't afford. They priced me out.
$40 a month. Come on now. That's
They priced
crazy.
me out.
Yep.
Like that's just
What
that's
was it
not
before?
20.
20. They doubled,
doubled
the price.
it.
Doubled it.
That's
It might have been.
crap.
It might have been 25.
It was
Either way. It was almost.
$24.99 a
It was
month
like
or
100% increase, almost, or like an 80%. It was crazy.
That's bonkers.
This Infinity mic here, I specifically love this mic because it's white and I really have that motif going on. But also, this was from the patrons. My mic broke, and this came from you guys supporting the show. So I'm super grateful to the patrons. And then my number 10. It's my biggest tech inspirations. Do you know who those are? What those
Me.
are?
Me.
It's you. It's you guys. That's not you guys made my
It's
list.
You guys.
I knew it.
It's you guys.
Oh,
Yeah.
Give me them warm fuzzies.
Yeah.
And can we
Bet you-
call the
bet you feel
pause
bad
the
now.
Owen pause now after that disaster a couple minutes
That
ago?
wasn't my
No,
fault.
not even close.
Sorry, Jaron.
no,
Oh,
that was
man.
it's still the Jaren.
Man,
Pond.
you need to go back and listen to the show. That pause you did earlier
Was
when
just
Tony
as
first
bad.
asked you to do your
And you
whatever
do
it
it
was.
on
That
a
was that was
You do it on
Bad.
a consistent basis is the problem.
For
Owen-
comedic effect.
no.
For okay.
What
Well,
comedic effect is, my friend?
Did I stop sharing my screen? Good.
you never did share your
Okay.
screen.
It says your browser has blocked your screen. The screen I could.
Oh, that's why it never shared.
Yeah, it blocked it.
All right.
Brave.
There you go. All right. Let's see. I will run through my top 10,
I have two.
which is only top 5.
I have two, so why don't I do one, you do one, then I do one.
Okay, that's fine.
Yes. All right. Coolest tech of the year. Not gadgets I bought. That's my last one. Coolest tech, which
We still have
I
3 more lists.
I only
yeah.
have 4.
It's
I-
the
I'm gonna blow
last
through
show
them.
of the year.
Buckle up, Lando. Buckle up.
There we go. All right. Tandem OLED. This came out on the iPads on the M4 a year and a half ago or whatever.
Glorious.
But at CES, we saw tandem OLED TVs, and they were glorious. When tandem OLED monitors come out, I'm going to upgrade my monitor. This
It's already
gives you
been
the-
decided, huh?
Oh
He's
yeah,
excited.
Wow.
but this brings the greatness of LCDs
That means I have to
mashed
upgrade
with the
mine,
greatness of
too.
OLEDs.
Dang it.
Yeah, that's right. Anyway, super bright whites, super dark darks, tandem OLED. Love it. Next one, Pebble comeback. Lando already talked about this. I think it's awesome. Someone just making gadgets because he thinks they're cool. I love that. Snapmaker U1. This has been talked about a bit as well. There are other printers that have multicolor and blah blah blah, but this is cheap. Like this is a really good price.
Affordable. Cheap
okay.
denotes quality. Affordability
it's
denotes
affordable.
cost.
Well,
Don't
they,
say that
they
word,
did skimp
you
on the
witch.
quality to
Affordability.
get to that price, but it's the stuff that you don't really care about, like the plastic outer shell. you know?
Exactly.
So very cool. I'm excited for that to come. And then the Dyson.
Value-based proposition.
Yeah, there we go.
Get
Dyson
closer to your mic,
Pencil
Squink.
Vac.
Did you like that?
I love the Dyson
What do you-
Pencil Vac.
For what?
Mainly
said
for
pencil.
the.
I thought you said pencil neck at first. I was like, no, Jaron.
It's a living. It's a living nanny.
I don't get it. Pencil neck?
You never heard of a pencil neck?
No. What's a pencil neck?
It's a person with a really
Did you
thin
get
neck.
called pencil neck geek when you were younger?
No.
Are you sure?
Then I would know what it is.
If you don't know what a pencil neck is, you are the pencil neck, my guy.
What's a pencil neck?
Google the song "Pencil Neck Geek."
Yeah, yeah.
I'll send it to you in chat.
Okay. I'll Google it as long as it's not dirty.
It's not classy, pretty
Oh yeah,
classy.
Pencil Vac. Pencil Vac. Mostly because of the non-tangling head. They're like two conical head things smashed together, and like the hair just falls out. What?
Your emotions got close to being. Yeah. Oh nope.
Yep.
Like,
Carry on.
I don't get it. Is this a pencil neck thing?
Oh,
now he did
Stop
it.
it.
Now he did it.
No.
Stop- you should stop it.
that's it. That's American Sign Language. You should go look that up for real.
Is that bad?
Yes.
Very.
Move on to your next thing, Jaron.
Next on the list that you just did 3
We're
times
live.
in a row.
You can't
Jaron.
do this
You
live,
just-
dude.
Yeah.
You need to have more awareness.
How do I look that up? How do I Google that? You're gonna have to tell me what that is.
We'll tell you later in the last call show.
Okay. All right. Okay. That's it.
All right.
Coolest tech that I thought came out this year, which I didn't personally buy.
Mine is all gadgets I bought or paid for, maybe don't have yet. I finished off my Ubiquiti network with a 2.5 gig PoE++ switch. So now I have plenty of juice going to my APs around the house and opportunity for expansion if I ever want to use any other PoE devices.
Are you 2.5 all through your house now?
Yeah.
So
Cat
your
5,
land.
Cat 5e, Cat 5e
Okay.
will do 2.5.
Okay. No
up
other
to a
switches
certain
in
length.
No other switches in the mix.
No,
it
it
goes
goes-
straight home.
AP is 2.5 to switch is 2.5 and and then I have a 10 gig that goes from the switch to the gateway. So yeah, I got it's
that's
fat
a
pipe,
lot.
fat pipe all the way through.
I'm more jealous now than ever.
The Status Pro X earbuds that I reviewed, very good earbuds. Highly recommend them.
Kept
they
those?
sound fantastic. Oh yeah, they sound really good. I think it was this year learning that Sengled bulbs can just use Zigbee.
Yeah, that was
after
this
after
I remember
Amazon.
seeing it in show notes.
Yep, after Amazon, not Amazon, but Sengled's
Just
servers
went away. Just went
died
away.
for like a month.
Yeah.
And so Owen was like, I think they're just Zigbee. Let's just try to set them up that way. And so I did some research as well, and we both ended up setting up our stuff just based on Alexa's.
When you have, I have like
stuff,
$100
right?
in bulbs. I have like $100 in Sengled bulbs
Exactly.
that I'm like,
I didn't want to throw them away because I'm done. I was done using that service. That service fell apart. What a piece of crap. The Traeger Woodridge XL that I picked up, my new smoker, has been absolutely fantastic. Rock solid. Not a single complaint about this device. It's been phenomenal. And then number 5, the stuff I backed on Kickstarter. I think it's good. Like all the stuff I've read about it.
Stuff you've
it's
not
exciting.
I'm not
It's
reviewing it. I'm saying
Analog?
I'm excited
Your
about it.
Got. You
Your
still
analog?
can't put it on the list.
Does
I
the
put it on
analog
mine.
count?
I got the analog. That wasn't through Kickstarter though.
Oh.
But I paid for it. It's paid for, so it goes on the list. Stuff I bought. But it remains to be seen early next year when I get the U1 and the Eufy Make to see if they are as good as all the reviews
Are they
have
printers?
shown
What are
them
they?
to be. Snapmaker U1 is that multi-head filament
yeah.
printer,
Multi-tool.
and then multi-tool, and then the Eufy Make is that one that looks like a kind of an inkjet printer, but it prints UV inkjet resin, so you can print like resin
Build it up. Make
on
thicker things.
anything basically, yeah. And you
Oh,
can
so it prints the resin instead
prints
of like
the
doing
resin
dip?
and cures it. It only you can only go up to like I think 5 mm height, but
Still.
I bought the piece that has the tumbler and everything, so you can print on cups and all this cool stuff. So
When is that supposed to come?
should be. I got. Oh, that reminds me. I brought it to show off. I got a part of it right here. This is the piece that rotates, the rotary piece, so that you can put on a tumbler or a cup or something and print
Going
right
to
on
send
the
it to
cup.
you in pieces,
Apparently, they're sending.
Seems that way.
Piecemeal. So
one finger at a time.
one body part at a time. All right, Jaron, what's your final list?
My favorite gadgets of the year, which I personally bought, in no particular order. Arctis Game Buds. These are
yeah.
earbuds that there's a 2.4 gigahertz receiver. You just plug into your laptop, your computer. Before I had the Sony InZone buds, I hated those. I hate everything
really?
about those. Yes, the sound quality is good, but that's where the good ends. Like the battery will run out in its case. And so if you don't use them consistently, every time you want to use them, like every couple weeks, if you use them every couple weeks, you have to charge them every single time. They're uncomfortable after about like an hour of play. I didn't like the software. The Arctis Game Buds fixes everything I hated about the InZones, and they sound great.
I
and
like my
I
end
love it.
zones, but I like the Arctis buds better for sure.
You can have mine. I don't want
I
them.
already have a pair.
You can have another one.
All right, cool.
Anyway, moving on. The Panasonic Lumix S9. I bought this camera this year. It's a full frame, really small form factor camera. This is the first full frame camera I have. It's not, if you're like verging on professional or are professional, this camera wouldn't appeal to you. But for me, it's perfect. I love the small size. It takes beautiful quality pictures. The only thing I wish it had was a viewfinder, but I'm fine without it personally.
Is the screen bright enough that it's not an issue outside?
Yeah, screen's bright enough. If I'm wearing sunglasses, then I run into problems. But otherwise, yeah, it's bright enough for outside. If they came out with a model that had a viewfinder and retained its small body, I probably would upgrade. Very cool camera. I love it. Bought 4 different lenses for it, so I'm kind of in the ecosystem now.
You're in it. Jeez.
Yeah. Wasted a lot of money on that. All right.
It wasn't a waste. It was good.
Yeah. Keep telling myself that, and my wife.
I keep telling myself that too.
Next 2 are smartwatches, cheap and expensive. The Amazfit Active 2, I bought this earlier in the year. Incredible smartwatch for $100. The one I got was $130 because it came with a sapphire screen, sapphire glass. Really great smartwatch for the price. And then I went opposite direction and got the Apple Watch Ultra 3 near the end of the year. And for if you have the dough, it is also a great watch. I like both of them for both very different reasons. So there you go. That's it.
All right. We're done. That's the end
Good
of today's
job.
episode. Let's finish. Whoa. Let's finish it off by giving a shout out to our Patreon backers. Patreon.com/HelpDeskArcade. This is the part where Orlando does the thing.
There you go. Yeah, so different things happen at different levels. Patreon. If you don't know what it is by now, it is a way for you to give back to the show. If you like what we do, you're like, hey, I appreciate those guys. Let me throw some shekels their way. It is always appreciated. Never required, but always appreciated. For only $1 a month, you get ad-free. Like, that's really the thing I want to push the most. Because if you're listening to this show and there are just random ads popping up in the middle of the words and they're with no rhyme or reason to it, that sucks. It is worth $1 just to get rid of that. Most podcasts charge $5. Not us. $1. With that $1, there was also additional perks, such as the super secret Discord and access to the Helpdesk Last Call show, which we will be recording live right after this one. That's the little spicier show. We just kind of chit-chat. We talk about things. Owen tells stories. Things happen. We're probably talking about more about what a pencil neck is for Jaren, so he understands that reference better later. So yeah, it's a good time. For $1. You get that for $1. Man, we give you guys good deals. For $3, you get access to Owen GPT. You can go into the super secret Discord. There's a special super secret channel there for $3 subscribers called Owen GPT. You type in a question, we read it out, and Owen answers it, usually in hilarity ensues. For $6 or more,
of those. We have a couple Owen GPTs.
yes, we do today. For $6 or more a month, you can type your name in Patreon, and we will read it out in the show. And not just we, and by we I mean Jaren. Jaren reads it out in the show. And lately, I want to commend each and every one of you Patreons that pay $6 or more a month for making Jaren say the best things possible. Jaren, please do the thing now.
Thanks, David Broshinsky. You're awesome. You're the best. The best. Not this button.
Broshinsky.
Not this button. Where is the share button? Be an end user. Aaron Faulkner, Connor Keesaw, and Jingle Bell Tony. Thank you, guys.
I don't approve of
That
that.
applies today, even.
That was. I don't like doing
It
live.
was only 20
anymore.
minutes ago.
I don't like this live crap. Anyway, carry on.
The internet? We are not interested in it. Bill Gates, co-founder of Microsoft, quoted in 1993. Faux King Owen? Oh, I almost said it the real way this time. That was close.
Dang it. Come on.
Jason Eatman, Harry Johnson, Bernadette Peasant. Be the 8-year-old. It's worth it just for Owen's stories. Never trust someone who doesn't like Fallout. Other James, huge erection. Yariga
What?
arimasu.
What do you say?
Tony the Excel and Power Apps nerd. That's what I said. Pieman Graphics, Purveyor of Fine Geeky Stickers. Keslow, Eric Steinman, Eric Cruz. In between rating 555. Meh, DP. Buck Futter. What does that mean? Oh, I think you know Trebek. Up late to see Santa deliver
Futter.
holiday card. Wesley, Adam, Stuart Lloyd, get off my lawn, and the end.
Real quick,
right.
before you close it out, I want to mention one more thing I forgot to mention about the Patreons. I just looked on Patreon.com. There's actually a way to gift. There's a way to gift sub Patreons to your friends. So if you have friends who you think would enjoy our show, you can gift them a Patreon
There you go.
subscription.
Didn't even
So
know
do
you
that.
could do that. All right. That is the end of today's
Give the
episode.
gift of us.
Oh,
Yeah. I've learned that isn't a great gift.
is there worse things you can give? I'm not sure.
No, it's the best thing, and you know it.
We're out of here. See you later, 2025. We'll hopefully 2026 is even better.
Go home. You're drunk.
Somewhat better. I'll take anything at this
Yeah.
point. Lando, take us out.
Be flexible. Use 2 hands when working hard, and only use 30% of what you pay for. Be an end user, just like Owen.